What's up, runners? Welcome to Run 50 States My Way. It's Ashley. We already are seeing that behind us, the start is turning into the finish. We already saw the runners start. However, it was too loud for me to start talking, so you're gonna see the start after it already started. Welcome to the Columbus Marathon, October, what date? 17, 2021. We got the half, we got the full, and we got lots of energy coming at you from Columbus. They had the corrals and where they had to start and how they did it, I think caused a little bit of confusion for some people, but it really was well marked. So you came in this way right here, and there was a big sign that said athlete entrance, and it was completely partitioned off, and then they swung the runners over to the start, which was over here. So you literally looped this green space to be able to get to the start. What that created for family members and spectators was a little bit of an issue because we couldn't get to family in the start to wish them good luck. Again, I don't know if it's safety protocol, I don't know if it was COVID, I don't know if it was a little bit of both. The other thing that Columbus Marathon announced this year is that there will be no family run-ins at the finish line. If a family member or a child does a run-in, and has an unmarked bib, the runner will be disqualified. So that is a huge thing for a lot of families and something to be aware of. It was kind of nice to see that they were creating safety for the runners, but again, it made it a little difficult for my friend to find her granddaughter to wish her good luck on her first half marathon, because all we were able to do was be right at the beginning of the start, which was great. But when there's thousands of runners, it's really hard to spot one. And it's only taken me years and years and years to be able to spot Ryan. So we did get him on video, and we got a lot of runners starting today. It is a perfect marathon day here in Columbus. It's 8 degrees. So it's chilly, it's cold, it is gonna heat up, but it is a crisp October day, perfect for running. So we're gonna walk around and see some of the start and finish line area tents and amenities. It's not a true marathon without a PR gong. We mentioned before that at every mile marker, and before I mean check out the expo video. We'll put a link at the very end of this video to the expo video. But Nationwide Children's Hospital is a huge children's hospital in the nation, and people come from all over the country to receive services. This race is in partnership with Nationwide Children's Hospital, and at every mile marker will be children who have been, or pictures who have been impacted by children sharing their story. So we have our PR gongs. And again, like we mentioned at the expo, one of the great photo opportunities that a lot of runners like to have is to be able to, especially if this is your first half marathon, your first full marathon, is to get your picture with your medal with the big giant blocks. So here they are in this great green space right by the finish and the PR gong. And as we said before, I can already see that the finish line's right through the PR gong area, and we already have the word finish getting put up. So they are flipping the sign very quickly. They come out one way and they're gonna come back in the same way they came out. And then they're gonna swing around and shoot out this way. So like I said, logistically, it works really well for the runners. What it messed up was the spectators. But that's okay, we live and learn. Let's go see what else we can find. So for those of you not from Columbus, in case you wanted to know exactly where we are, this is North Bank Park, okay? And again, facing this way. So North Bank Park is this green space, and the river, you can't see it, runs on the other side of the start and finish line. So it's real easy to find. We've got these great sky-rise apartments right next to it. And then over here is another green space where we have the official store as well as official gear check, which is always a plus. We have the info and volunteer station, and a must, we have the porta potties. There's also porta potties on the other side of these tents. And then for those who are nursing, this is something kind of cool that you don't see at every marathon because people do have their babies down here. So we have a mother's nursing room as well as a baby change station. So kudos to Columbus Marathon for having that. I've never seen that before. That's really kind of cool. Let's check out some of the merch. Again, we saw this at the expo. Got some nice hats. It is chilly. I need to put my gloves back on. So it's nice that they're selling the winter hats. And of course, now we have the finisher shirts out for runners, thank you, excuse me, to be able to purchase if they didn't purchase it beforehand. And one of my favorite items this year, again, is this hat that really celebrates the butterflies that are the logo for Children's Hospital. What's up from 50 States My Way? My friend Maryn, who is here to support her granddaughter's very first half marathon, is with me, and we just walked about a mile and a half-ish, so we're totally gonna rock out at least a 5K today, and we have made it to mile marker 12. First-time halves definitely need that boost coming into the finish. So just to give you some perspective of where we are, again, if you're familiar with downtown Columbus, we are right at what I call kind of the Times Square, if you will, because it's the literal heart. We're at the corner or intersection of High and Broad, and that's mile marker 12. And the young survivor that is represented here is Jenna. Another perspective of where we are located, behind these trees right here, you kind of can't see it, so I'll walk up a little further, is the State House. So this is the Columbus State House, where all of the legislation and magic happens. There it is right there. There's our Capitol building, there's our State House. And then across the street here is where the House of Representatives offices are. So over here you're gonna have the actual State House, the main rooms, the rotunda, and the Senate. And over here is where the House of Representatives offices are. So here is downtown Columbus, literally. Again, we are in what I call the heart at mile marker 12. There is a split for the runners. For the half, there are signs right past mile marker 12 that tell them to turn, where the full marathoners go straight for the rest of their 13 miles. On our way back toward the finish, I'll highlight some of the other locations, but we wanted to make sure we got up here in time to really support Ryan and Maryn's granddaughter. What's amazing is that this 16-year-old, again, running her first half, is literally running coincidentally with Ryan. We've been tracking them on the app, and they're probably going to cross together, which is really cool. So it is 8:29 now. They've been running for an hour. So we'll see how much longer it takes them to get to this point. Probably coming through in about another half hour or so. For those coffee lovers, if you ever come to mile marker 12, I'm going to show you what's really important at mile marker 12 at the intersection of High and Broad. We got a Tim Hortons over here. So Tim Hortons at High and Broad. And again, Nationwide Children's Hospital. And it looks like we got a first finisher. First finisher. Half marathon, first finisher. Wow.
Let's go, Jay!
Woo! Yeah. And here comes number 2 right on his tail. Woo! Go runner! So again, one of the great things about this marathon is that there is really good crowd support. Every single mile will have one of these stations. Where's Jenna? Jenna! Rock on, Run 50 States My Way. This is Jenna. This is her station. She's a survivor with Nationwide Children's Hospital. We're so grateful to have her here at mile marker 12. Awesome. Woo! Early in the center of Columbus. I'm rocking out with my sister Maryn here. Hey. She's cheering on her granddaughter. Her granddaughter's going to be coming through with Ryan in about... They're at 6 miles right now, so they got 6 miles left to go. So probably about an hour, maybe a little bit less, and they'll be here. So we wanted to make sure we had plenty of time to get here, so we didn't make much stops along the way.
How's it going, 50 States My Way? My name is Ryan. I'm Ashley's other half. Sorry, I've never done the video before, so this is the Columbus Marathon. I am pass 4. All these awesome runners right here. It's an incredible race. It's beautiful out. Not much wind to it, but still. It is perfect race weather. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot some video for you all later. That way you get portions of the race. Woo! I like this. Good start. Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys.
Hi, 50 Staters. This is the real reason why I am doing this half marathon. The nurses. Woo! And so hopefully we'll find our children's champion very, very soon, which will be coming right up. But still, this is an incredible race. I hope you can hear me. Oh, all right, let's find that children's champion. All right, once again, 50 Staters. These are our people. These are the reasons why we run. Sorry, I'm not as great as my wife, but this is important. Here comes our children's champion right here. It's the reason why we run this. All right, hi. Thank you, family. Woo.
Maryn and I moved down a little bit. We're gonna go back up to 12, but we wanted to come and say hi to some of our friends at the Fleet Feet tent, which is at the corner of High and Long, which is at a perfect vantage point for where the fulls and halves split. So we're gonna come up here and I'm gonna show you exactly what that looks like. So the split for the fulls and the halves is at High and Long. It's well marked. There's some really good signs. There's a lot of crowd support right here. So we can see they're coming down High Street. He's a full marathon runner and they're gonna continue going down this way where the half marathon runners are heading this way into their last 1.1 miles. I had to think about that. And at that stoplight up there is where we just really came from. That's mile marker 12. So this is actually the home stretch, literally, for the half marathoners. And again, the full marathoners, this is a little under halfway for them. And there's our friends and family at Fleet Feet. They have a great race training club called MIT, Marathon in Training. They meet every Saturdays and a couple times during the week, doing different speed work, doing different trainings. They have great coaches. It's a great run family that really support each other. So it's really great to see Fleet Feet out here supporting their runners, some of who this is their first half and their first full. So as we walk back up High Street, we're gonna head back to mile marker 12, and it's so great to see such great crowd support on this chilly morning. We'll go on this side so we can see everybody. Got some great crowd support. There's music, people are out, the banners are waving. And again, no race is complete without your volunteers. We got lots of volunteers at this split to make sure runners know exactly where to go. We are here to support Lydia. Maryn is rocking it out. She should be coming through. There's a lot of people coming through at mile marker 12. We know that her and Ryan are on their way in. Go runners! Oh my. Woo! She saw it. All right, where is she? She already go past? What? Did she?
Get Humphrey, Caleb, and Mr. Ryder.
All right, Run 50 States My Way. Maryn found her granddaughter. She totally rocked it out. Lydia, what was your time?
Just over 2 hours.
Just over 2 hours. And how old are you?
I'm 15.
in a month you're gonna be? She's 16, folks. She's still bendy. She's stretching. She's still smiling, and she just completed her first half marathon. We're waiting for Ryan to find us because you know where we are. We're at the PR gong because Lydia has to ring the PR bell because she totally PR'd today. Run 50 States My Way. Guess who we found? He's looking down at his phone, looking at his pictures.
Hi.
We found Ryan. He did awesome. Somehow, the unthinkable happened, and I missed him at mile marker 12. I had to send him a text because I couldn't find him. He had already run past. We didn't do a very good job this time.
No, we didn't.
Totally missed him. I saw him start, but I missed him at the 12-mile mark, and obviously because we had to get from 12 to the finish, we missed him at the finish line. But that's okay, he found us. We found Lydia, Maryn's granddaughter. It's been a great race day, and we're rocking out right by the finish. There it is. Tons of people, great day, beautiful weather here in Columbus for a race. That's Ashley with Run 50 States My Way, asking you to subscribe to our channel. Comment below if you were running here today or if you knew a runner who was running. Give us a thumbs up. And again, subscribe for more so you can always be aware of the different races that we're at across the 50 states as we run 50 States My Way from Columbus. This is Ashley and Ryan signing off. Great job, runners. Great day. See you soon.